All right, so I want to do an episode on chat management. So we've got all these chats now. We've got, if we click the drop down up here, we've got the hello chat, the heartbeat chat, the default chat. It's starting to get a little cluttered there, and these are starting to get a little cluttered too. So let's go ahead and clean that up. We'll do some chat management right now. So we head over to the chat page, obviously. And this hello chat, I'm going to get rid of it entirely. So I'm going to click the little trash icon right below it. It says delete chat. And adios. And so now hello is deleted. We come back up on the list. Still got heartbeat and default. So let's go over to heartbeat and delete it to whatever. And remember, Heartbeat, the chat, has all these things set in it, like its prompt or set, the spice set, and the tool set. It doesn't delete the actual prompts, it just unlinks them from any chat. So we'll just delete those. And now we're back on the default tool set. And so this is the only remaining chat. So if we were to delete this one, what should happen is it should reset this chat to our default, which is Mario. Exactly, yeah. So it defaulted it to Mario, and because that's our default persona that we set earlier, and it just set it all to that. So if you ever delete the last chat, which is default, it just recreates it. So you can't really delete that chat. Um, and there's a few ways to use this. I'm just going to turn off the tool set so it's faster. And I'm going to say, hi to Mario here. And this will go through the local LLM. So I can hear it using the fan on the computer next to me. And here comes Mario. Hey, it's me. Some models think more than others, and this is tremendously slow just because I have my VM set to 1 CPU. Hey, it's me, Mario. All right, great. So we got Mario coming through here. Now I'm gonna hit stop on the speech because I don't care about it. Uh, so let's try actually doing something cool here. So we just did this on LM Studio. Uh, this app can change providers mid-chat. So I've already added Fireworks, and I'm gonna select Fireworks now. So what we were looking at a minute ago, it was set to LM Studio, which is local, and then when we changed to Fireworks, the send button went orange. That means we're connected to a cloud service, and if we connect it to a local service like LM Studio, the button should be blue. Blue means you're on local, orange means watch out, you're on cloud. So I just put it on the cloud Fireworks GLM5, which is far faster than this one usually. So now we can start talking to it and say, let's rescue Princess Peach. So I just said, let's rescue Princess Peach. GLM is going to be like, all right, let's go with this story. Oh, look at the personality, Mamma Mia! Let's go, Luigi. I love it. I love it. Um, so yeah, and this is a way smarter model than what we were just using, so the quality is going to be way better. Um, but there's a whole bunch of different things that we can do to this that we really haven't been doing so far. You can, this was us just changing models mid-chat, which is kind of crazy because now we're on some totally different model, talking in a totally different way from this. You could also change the prompt mid-chat. So we're talking to Mario in the Mario chat, and let's bring in Alfred. So now say, Alfred, what's up, my dude? Let's see what Alfred has to say. Uh, so it's switched tone here. And I guess it's ignored all the stuff about Mario, even though it can see it up there. So
Good
different
morning.
models will behave different ways when you switch them back and forth. But you can switch any of these mid-chat. Sometimes it might glitch out if you have a weird combination of something. Oh, there's Mario up there. So sometimes it might glitch out if you have a weird combination that you try to use, but most of the time this is completely switchable mid-chat, and including the tool sets, you can switch those too. Um, One of the other things that we haven't tried is maybe we have, you can edit your text. So say I want to edit, Alfred, what's up, my dude? How how are you today? Or something like that. I don't know. So I just asked him a question and I'm going to hit regenerate here. and that'll basically resend my question and redo the next answer. So now I asked him how is he today? Oh, and it's Mario. I forgot to switch back to Mario. So I'm there talking to Alfred, and he's like, Alfred. Um, so anyway, what I just did there was change my chat history and continue kind of in a different way. Now, everyone here that's used Claude knows you have that. The thing that's unique about this system is you can edit the AI message as well. So I'm going to go and look at this AI thing here, and you can actually edit its response. So I'm going to click edit. You'll notice it starts with think tags. So you don't want to edit the think tags maybe. I'm just going to erase its whole response and be like, let me see. All right, I need the words to a song or something like that. Somebody once told me the world, and then I'm going to leave it unfinished here. So I just rewrote Alfred's words. Somebody once told me the world, and then I'll save it. And there's Alfred up there, and I'm just going to hit play, which makes him continue from there. So play will now continue Alfred in that sentence. I don't know what he's going to say next, but somebody once, oh, I can't even say it now. I'll get banned. Oh, and so Alfred chose to simply
Somebody once
end.
told me the world.
He just chose to end the chat right there instead of actually continuing it. Let's try continuing one more time, see if he wants to. No, he doesn't want to. So you can actually have
Somebody
the
once told me the
AI
world.
continue its chat. The world is going to, maybe if I add a space at the end, like a trailing space. But anyway, the whole point is you can have the AI actually continue its message. Apparently, GLM does not like that very much. I
Somebody once
bet if
told
I
me the world
switch
is
back
going to.
to LM Studio, I bet it'll continue a little bit better because it's not a very smart model. Oh, I definitely hear it spinning up. It's processing its prompt up there, so 86%. There we go. Somebody once told me the world is going to be a mess unless we bring order back. Okay, so what we just saw there was we were on GLM and it didn't want to continue it. I kept on hitting continue and GLM was just choosing not to continue. That's pretty normal. And then when we switch back to LM Studio, this is Quen. I had this and I just told it to continue. I thought I was going to spit out the words to a song, but Mario, not Alfred. It's me, Mario. Okay, sorry, Mario. Uh, anyway, though, so you can really go and edit stuff. So if an AI isn't telling you the answer you want, I mean, technically you could just have it tell you the answer. You can start rewriting it. Like if you're about to say like, hey, tell me how you really feel, and the AI is just repeatedly saying, no, I won't tell you that. Just edit the first few words and be like, yeah, here's how I feel, and then leave it blank and continue it. And the AI will see that and it'll be like, oh, I started already answering how I feel. Let me continue that. So that's what the continue feature is used for here. It gets pretty weird. I didn't even try it on the user side. Oh yeah, okay, that's because it doesn't work on the user side. Good. Um, anyway, so that's what that button does. And if you ever need to, you can hit the pencil icon on any of these, and you can put words in their mouth. You can say, "You are such a jerk," and this is me putting words in the AI's mouth. I'll switch it back to GLM so that it's a little smarter here. And I'll say, why did you call me that? And so GLM now thinks that it called me a jerk. I don't know how I feel about all this, but um, I don't know what I was going to say here. Luigi, are you feeling okay today? uh, I don't even know what it's doing here. So I have no idea. Let's see what it said in the think tags. They're asking why I called them a jerk. So it totally knew what was happening. It just chose not to answer the question. Uh, but I never called them a jerk in my previous message. Let me check again. My last message was, oh, you're such a jerk. Oh, that's strange. That doesn't match what I should have written as Mario. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. So the AI is on to us. It knows something fishy is going on here. But that's what this does. So you can edit both your response and the AI response. You can continue. You can have the AI continue a response at a certain point, so it extends that response. Um, or you can obviously regenerate it or trash the response. And don't forget, you can switch between chats up in this upper right thing. And if you want to make a new chat, you just click the plus icon. Oops, I clicked the right click. So we'll click the plus icon. We'll name this the Mario chat or something like that. So here's our new chat named Mario. And these are independent chats you can switch back and forth between. I chose not to have the AI automatically name these. It's a discussion for another day. But that's how you switch back and forth between chats. And each chat can be a different persona. So if the Mario chat is the Mario persona and all that, I could go back to default, change it to Alfred with, no, I guess not Mario thing, default and default. So the default chat has Alfred in it. And if I were to switch back to the Mario chat, that was already set to Mario, so it's there. In other words, these settings are locked into the chat. So if I go back to default, we'll see Alfred again. And there's Alfred, yep. So that's kind of how to use the chat management. You can do all sorts of stuff in this chat. One thing that I didn't show is you can delete tool calls. So I'm going to give the AI a tool set. Get recent memories. So I wanted to use a tool so that I can show how to delete it. So it just decided to run the tool, get recent memories, and they're right there, right? Now look down here, this little like tiny red bar. This is the context length. The bar goes out to 65K because that's what we have set in our settings. So it's only using a few K right here,
No memories
but every
stored yet. Fishy. Fresh slate. I know.
Go away, Alfred. So the longer the chat gets, the more of your context you're going to use up, and that bar is going to go all the way across here. When it gets really high, you're basically reaching the end of the chat. You can come up here and delete tool calls though. So this tool call right here it holds not a lot of data, but imagine it held like, a whole bunch of web pages that it went and got. You can just pop this tool call right out of existence, and that clears up some of your context. Like look down here, it's hardly going to change because there's only a few words, but I'm going to delete that, and it actually showed that it went up because it recalculated, but it really did go down. So you can actually go back and delete tool calls from the chat history to save space. But eventually, at some time, all chats run out of context. So anyway, that's how to manage chats and how to use the chat features in here. And don't forget about the drop down and stuff because that's how you switch chats. Oh, and I guess one last thing, this arrow hides that whole sidebar. So if you ever see this thing up there kind of glowing, that's what's happening. So you can actually just click that or hide it with this. Um, anyway, yeah, that's how you use your chat. So we'll pick up in the next video pretty soon.